Man, what's cracking, gang? Welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all made it back. I see. That's what's happening. That's what's popping, man. As y'all stepping into the middle, we finna get a 30-second countdown, man. We got some content to bring forth to the table, and we got some people to call forth to the congregation, man. I don't know if they want to be called for, but hey, yo, it is what it is. We trying to see what's up. Also, like I said, we finna see what's happening with this book of Enoch, man. I really want to tap into that, right? So we're going to do this first, you know, because I had a few segments I do want to touch up on, but we're going to do this one first. And let me see. Then we're going to pop back off with this one right here, okay? Hold on. Then we're going to pop back off with this one. And the reason I'm going to start with this Enoch one, because like I said, not too many people know nothing about that book of Enoch. You know, that was the book that was taken out of the Bible. And me personally, I want to know myself. So I think, you know, a little learning, ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Then we got a cat himself, you know, he finna pop it off for us. He gonna let us know what's really good with this. So let's go.
So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Now the next video is the Book of Enoch, banned from the Bible, reveals shocking mysteries of our history. And one of the questions that I hope gets answered is, why was it removed from the Bible? All right. So if you're new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. Let's check it out.
Part of the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Book of Enoch is the oldest known apocalyptic writing in history. Although the ancient work deals with a biblical figure mentioned in both the Old and New Testaments, it was never intended to be included in the official canon of Christianity and Judaism. But why is that? What information contained in the Book of Enoch should not be taught in the synagogues and churches of this world? Together with you, we're looking for answers today. Before we get started, be sure to hit the like button and ring the notification bell for more videos. Also, stick around until the end to learn about one of the scary reasons why this book has been banned in many churches across the globe. Enoch. To find out who Enoch was and which of his experiences were worthy of being recorded for history, we should first take a look at the official version of the Bible. However, when leafing through the Holy Scriptures of Christianity, it quickly becomes clear that the information available is extremely sparse. In the Old Testament, Enoch is only mentioned in passing in a short passage. The relevant passage in Genesis says that Enoch is the son of Jared. He in turn descended from Set, who was the third son of Adam and Eve. That Enoch was drastically different from normal people becomes clear when we consider the age ascribed to him. Accordingly, Enoch is said to have lived for almost 365 years. However, this incredible lifespan is nothing compared to the age reached by Enoch's children. Thus, the biblical figure fathered Methuselah, among others. The so-called forefather before the flood is said to have lived to be almost 1,000 years old. The New Testament then stretches the story of Enoch a little further. The epistle to the Hebrews emphasized that Enoch was loved by God and was called up because of his sincere faith. But what does that mean? In detail, this means that Enoch was allowed to ascend to the kingdom of heaven without having to die. At this point, the official description of the Bible ends. If you want to know more about the background of this exciting figure and find out which supernatural experiences Enoch allegedly went through, you have to direct your attention to some other writings, the so-called apocryphal Enoch books.
Y'all let me know in the comment section, have y'all ever read any of this? Or were y'all even aware of this? You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people get shy and act like people going to judge you because you didn't know or you wasn't familiar or hadn't heard of Enoch. You know what I'm saying? My interaction with it was very minimal and brief. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad or feel like you know what I mean? Somebody's going to judge you for that, because nobody is. And if they do, pay them no attention. You know what I'm saying? This is where you come to learn and understand and this could be or might not be true. You know what I mean? So you're just here for the information. I be seeing a lot of people be like they feel intimidated to write in the comment section or to, you know what I mean, express themselves that they may have not known and feeling like somebody will judge them for it.
And scrolls. Between 1947 and 1956.
And low key, that's honest though. A lot of people do not be want to comment. They don't want to say nothing. They don't want to, you know, get their voice heard and put their word in the comment section, gang. Low key, that's how you get people to recognize you. That's how you get some of the biggest people to recognize you and understand you and where you coming from, gang. Like, you got to play your role and play it smart too. You know, make sure you make yourself stand out in everything you do. Simple as that.
The Dead Sea Scrolls were rediscovered. For the history of the Hebrew Bible, this find represented nothing less than a breathtaking world sensation. The ancient scrolls, hidden in various caves, deal primarily with texts with religious content. However, part of this gigantic archaeological treasure was also a vast collection that would later come to be known as the Ethiopian Book of Enoch. The special feature, it's the oldest known apocalyptic writing in history. As part of their evaluation, the experts came to the conclusion that the Book of Enoch had already been prepared in the 3rd century BC. For comparison, the famous Revelation of John from the New Testament is dated to the year 95 AD. The main reason why the comprehensive collection of the Enoch story is referred to as the Ethiopian book is that the complete work has only been preserved in the ancient Ethiopian language. This in turn has the background that the Book of Enoch is an integral part of the Ethiopian church, which is in stark contrast to the other Jewish and Christian communities in the world. Nowhere else has the work been included in the official canon. But why is that? Do the scriptures possibly contain secret information that not only shakes our religion, but also our general view of the world? Let's take a closer look. Enoch's Ascension. As mentioned earlier, Enoch is said to have been brought into heaven by God during his lifetime. However, the Bible
without dying, remember that. You know what I mean? As stated earlier, I think that still is mind-blowing to me.
Been brought into heaven by God during his life.
Hey, yeah, that's mind-blowing, dog. I was speaking that to my son, telling him like it was only one person that, you know, went to heaven, you know, in flesh, just like it is, like whole body. Like, dog, that's crazy, because, you know, that book right there that they took out of the Bible, that showed and explained so much mysterious things in our lives and from our past. It's crazy though, like, dude, you know, and there ain't no reason we here going over this right now, gang. Because like I said, we probably wouldn't have got it nowhere else on the toolbox at the moment. So hit that like button, man. You know, hit that motherfucking like button and share. You already know what's up. And make sure you hit that notification bell, man. Let's keep it going. Let's get this motherfucker up on the road to 1,000. Y'all know what's up. You know, let's go.
Lifetime. However, the Bible still owes us an answer to the question of how exactly this ascent into the kingdom of heaven took place. The Ethiopian Book of Enoch is much more informative in this regard. All divine and heavenly mysteries are said to have been revealed to Enoch during his rapture. The fall of the angels is also described in detail in the ancient collection of scriptures. To understand this, let's take a closer look at the writing entitled The Book of the Watchers. According to tradition, the angel Semyaza decides to invade the earth along with some other of these supernatural beings. The goal of the angels is to subdue human women and have offspring with them. From the
Wow, that's crazy, you know, because we heard of this before. I don't know about y'all, but I heard of that right there before. You feel me? That same story that the angels from heaven was coming down here and they was having children with the human beings, and you know that's sort of deep. Because I didn't know the Book of Enoch explained that all, you feel me? And I don't want to feel like an idiot because I didn't know, but like he just said, gang, it's cool you didn't know because they snatched it out the Bible for that purpose, so we don't know. And once you get smart enough to know that's why they did that, you know, you ultimately win. You ultimately win. Because this is some life-changing information, gang, that these people is holding on to, you know. So, let's go.
From this mixture of earthly and heavenly beings, wild giants emerge. The giants then throw the world into chaos and
The giants? Hey, I told y'all it was giants. Stop playing.
rouse the deep wrath of God. So it is that the Lord in heaven banishes the angels from paradise. But that's not all. The fallen servants of God are to be thrown into a lake of blazing flames on their final day. In order to wipe out the giants from the earth, God wants to conjure up a gigantic flood. Faced with their fate, the fallen angels beg for mercy, a desperate plea that God refuses. This is where Enoch comes in. He's commissioned to deliver God's drastic decision to the fallen angels. After he's delivered the message, he's finally visited by two angels and taken to heaven. During his subsequent ascent, Enoch again gets a detailed insight into the divine realm. A glimpse into the sky, where the expression.
Now that's different. I ain't never know that. And I never heard nobody explain it like that. That's quite interesting. You feel me? That's interesting as hell. He must have been holy. He must have been one. He must have been one of the real perfectest people, you know, on earth that God created, gang. Like to be of that origin, straight from that origin, that bloodline, gang. I bet that's difficult. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But see, back in the days, it really wasn't much temptation out there. Yeah, it was. I can't even lie. Yeah, it was. But nowadays, modern temptation is sort of more crazier, and the way, you know, Jesus ain't in people's lives no more, the way people don't even believe no more, that make it more harder and more, you know, like harder to reach motherfuckers, gang. Because believe it or not, it's a lot of souls out here that need to be reached, man. It's a lot of souls you've been trying to tap into, but you better believe they got the devil right there on the side of them, and they blocking that. You feel me? They blocking that. They blocking that. And God said once the devil get to blocking it and he think he won, it's over. He gonna overpower that, man. He gonna overpower that no matter what.
Expression divine realm comes from is somewhat misleading. In fact, there are rumored to be 7 different levels of heaven with conceivably different residents, according to some denominational religious beliefs.
Now, my question is more so to why would they like ban it? I feel like everybody should get the opportunity to make their decision on what they don't believe. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm anxious to hear the banning, because
I like the way he
put all of the information.
Pause that for a second. I like the way he said that, because I think it is right that we all got the right to believe what we want to believe. You know, if we believe that, then let us believe it. If we believe that story, let us believe it. No matter what it is, you know, it's our fate. It's our destiny. And I don't think nobody can control that. That shit crazy, because they control the narrative of what we believe by snatching books out and snatching scriptures out, shit like that. You know, at the end of the day, God brought everything to light. Now look, the book of Enoch came right to light. And now this the shit they don't want a motherfucker to see. Definitely not our culture. This is some of the shit they do not want us to see. They don't want us to find out shit like this, gang. They already know. They know we're gonna splash this all over the tube box. You know, they know this. They know we're gonna, you know, try to acknowledge everybody around us, around the world, gang. They already know we're gonna show each motherfucker this information. Like, look, go check this out, gang. Read this if you can. You know, read this. That's why it's better that each one reach one and teach one. Y'all better stop playing out here, man, in this field.
And then let me choose what I want to go with, you know, if I believe that or if I don't believe that.
Right.
If I want to take a liking to that and want to learn more about why or that, you know,
right.
I feel like sometimes when you ban things, you make the decision for me, or you kind of say that I'm not capable of making that decision for myself. You know what I mean? And you have to do it for me. Give me the opportunity, leave the information out there, and let us choose to do what we want, or you know what I mean, what we will with it. That be my when they ban things, you know.
Only different residents, according to some denominational religious beliefs. This idea is also shared in the Book of Enoch, which is largely why some religions do not include this book in the canon Bible, because no other book of the original Hebrew Bible shares this idea of there being 7 levels of heaven. In every other book of the Old and New Testament, only heaven is mentioned. There is not once a mention of another realm of heaven aside from the one and only heaven, which Enoch is said to have ascended to.
Nah, I've never heard of that.
I've
never heard of different levels.
I have heard of different levels. Yes, I have. And I don't know why he haven't, but shout out to dog. Anyway, gang, shout out to you for your knowledge on this one right here, boy. You did your work. You did your homework at the end of the day. TMG for life. You know, at the end of the day, though, I have heard of different levels, man, but I haven't heard of how to get there. You know, because even in the Bible, you say if you don't make it into the gates of heaven, you still can be a pillar, you know, in heaven. So that tells you right there, it's different levels, it's different, you know, positions that you can play. You feel me, for God. And you don't want to play yourself out of near one of them positions. So if it's 7 levels of heaven, that means you got 7 different times to seven different times to try to stay afloat and stay on his good side. You feel me? It ain't shit right there when he give you that many times that you should do to fuck that up. Believe me.
I've always been told about or given the information about just one heaven. You either make it to heaven or you know the alternative of what not making it to heaven would be. And that was it. You know what I mean? So maybe you guys were introduced to that in your surroundings, in your family, you were given a different information. Maybe not. But for me, it's the first time I'm hearing of multiple levels, possibly.
And aside from the one and only heaven, which Enoch is said to have ascended to. According to this idea, in the first level heaven are the clouds and the stars. In the level above the fallen, damned angels await their fate. The third heaven in turn houses what we would commonly call the biblical paradise. This is where the souls of godly people are brought. However, in the north of the third heaven...
Never heard of that. You feel me, gang? I never heard of the biblical paradise. If y'all heard of that, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? If you love yourself and you love God, hit that like button straight up. Straight the fuck up. But the biblical paradise is something, you know, sound like somewhere I want to go, okay? You feel me? It sounds like somewhere I would love to be. What about you?
Is also hell, where sinners receive their punishments. Passing the sun and the moon and gigantic guardians and choirs of angels, we finally reach the 7th and highest heaven. Here is the throne of God, and only a few archangels are permitted to dwell at the side.
Now, if y'all believe this, though, you know, let me know. Because like I said, I never seen this. I never seen this passage nowhere in my life. I never seen this passage. And I'm glad I'm hearing, you know, of it right now. I'm glad I ran into it. Because like I said, he made no mistakes. It was meant, obviously. But this tripping me out, gang. Like, they really depicting it, too. They really got the whole definition, the whole, you know, picture form of it. Like, damn, it's deep. It's really deep, and that's why we be telling people out here to get your shit together. However you do it, choose to, or whenever the time, you know, don't wait too late, though. Don't wait too late, because he'll leave your ass. I'm telling you, leave your ass in the dust. You better get it right.
Side of the Lord of the worlds. According to the Book of Enoch, after arriving at the side of the Creator, Enoch is commissioned to write down everything that the Creator dictates to him. In addition to the mysteries of heaven and earth, this also includes the story of creation. In just 30 days, Enoch completed 360 books. Armed with these new writings, Enoch is sent back to Earth. The books are then given to Enoch's sons. He instructs his everything that
I have to run that back, man. You know, shout out to y'all. Hit that like button, though. This shit is merch for real. You can't make this up, man. Listen to it, you know, and forgive my French, but listen to what they said, man.
Dictates to him. In addition to the mysteries of heaven and earth, this also includes the story of creation. In just 30 days, Enoch completed 360 books. Armed with these new writings, Enoch is sent back to Earth. The books are then given to Enoch's sons. He instructs his children to renounce all sins, and at the same time warns them of the approaching flood, with which God will wipe out.
Dude, I was just telling my kids about the flood, and you know it was just so funny, dog. You know what I'm saying? Ubering the other day, gang, me and passenger chopping it up, man, and he popped out with the flood and started telling people about this. I'm talking about we had a long little journey talk, gang, about what's going on with the culture and in our world, and you know, from his time to these times nowadays, and we all seeing it like for really what it is. That shit crazy. But I was telling them about this flood, gang. You know, sometimes these younger generations, they don't believe in none of that. It's like they want you to bring it to them. You feel me? They want you to hold Jesus by his hand and walk him to him. Like, look, here he is. This is the one that told us to do all of this and that and other. But man, like, dude, here it is. This here right here, my nigga. They showing you, man. Hit that like button.
About the wild giants. This information helps Enoch's great-grandson, Noah, prepare in time for the devastating flood and build his ark of salvation. After Enoch has carried out the tasks assigned to him, he's finally admitted to the heavenly paradise. With all this in mind, it begins to become clear why the Book of Enoch was removed from the Bible. We know that many years ago, the Bible was carefully curated by experts who decided which books were canon and which were not. This was done in an attempt to free the Bible from any attempts at fraud. After all, as writing was becoming more commonplace and more people were seeking to disband the Christian faith once and for all, the church needed to do something to ward off anyone who wanted to lead Christians astray. Thus, sometime around 382 AD, the Bible was combed through and the canon books of the Bible were decided upon. Books such as Enoch were removed because they didn't...
Wait, he said 382 AD. You know what? That make me think of some gang to check the gematria out on that, right? Because like I told you, I've been studying that shit, right? I've been trying to pay attention to it. You know, so much makes so much sense. And y'all know that's the whole purpose too. Like you got to decode that Bible, right? Remember they were saying it? Hold on, wait. Let me add something though, but yeah. I just got to see something real quick. I'm going to let this play up, though, for y'all, man.
Align with all the other books that were determined to be canon. In fact, some books didn't align with one another at all, including one non-canon book titled The Wisdom of Solomon. This has led some people to believe that the Bible as a whole cannot be trusted. This is largely because of the idea that if non-canon books can be removed, who's to say that canon books may not have been removed as well? If the Bible was curated by humans, what kept human influence from removing important books of the Bible? In actuality, it's clear to see that all the remaining books of the Bible perfectly align with one another and don't contradict, with a handful of exceptions that have been determined to have been the result of minor mistranslations. Aside from this, every book of the modern Bible shares the same story without incident. On the contrary, the books that were removed, now known as the apocryphal books, contradict one another at every angle and don't align with the other 66 books that are found to have been authentic. Thus, a total of 15 non-canon books were removed. So, what does this mean for the Book of Enoch?
But I don't know. For me, that makes me dig deeper. When something contradicts with itself, it makes me do what? Then turn and dig deeper and gather more information.
You do.
It makes me lock in. It makes me look for more, go searching for answers.
Right, you tend to.
And sometimes I think that's what's needed. I think that's the...
You hear him? That's what's needed, man. It's meant for us to go search for answers, man. Fuck what you talking about. See, a lot of people stop you from trying to get to them answers, and that's the thing. When a motherfucker trying to stop you from getting to them answers, that's when you really chase them. Like, fuck, get the hell out of my way, man. You can't stop me from getting to where I'm going, man. And you feel me? Just by God's doing, that's my path. That's what I gotta do. What you talking about? You in the way. And if you in the way, yeah, you shall be removed, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. So that means when a motherfucker, is trying to block the knowledge from your brain or trying to block the information from you, in a way that you can obtain it, and they not trying to give it, listen, fuck them. They not meant to be there in your life, gang. And it shows right here because look what they was doing. They was stripping the book out of the Bible. That way we didn't know, the believers, and look at the majority of the believers. Look at us. So at the end of the day, people do that shit right now today. Right in your face, they'll strip out certain parts of the knowledge so you don't get it. You could be dumbfounded all your life.
Purpose. In order for you to gain something and get something out of it,
you gotta gain something.
You gotta continue to dig deep and look into and research and gather more information. And
if you're trying to gain anything without knowledge, you will lose. Yeah, you shall and will lose, like they asked the man. Another wise man asked another man, hey, will you rather have all the money in the world or all the smarts in the world be the wisest man? He told him he'd rather be the wisest because he can obtain all the money in the world once he is the wisest. You feel me? See, there's some goofy, greedy, hungry motherfuckers who just want the money. And that's what make you idolize that money. And that's what God don't like. He's a jealous God. So at the end of the day, he can give two shits about how much money you got, how rich you got. None of that matters. None of that matters in the kingdom of every gang. You feel me? And once you realize that, the sooner you'll be better off with yourself. The sooner you'll be better off with yourself.
It's just not surface. And I think sometimes when we remove, we strip ourselves of those opportunities. Just a thought.
To put it simply, the book appears to have been created fraudulently. Its story doesn't align with the other 66 books, and no ancient translations of the book have been found, suggesting that it may have been written in much more modern times. Aramaic fragments of the book have been found, suggesting that ancient Jews and some Christians were aware of the book, but we have no evidence that the book was ever studied or verified by first-century Christians, as is true with most other books of the Bible. Enoch and pre-astronautics. There are many different reasons why some people believe that the Book of Enoch was banned from the Bible. When you look at it from a strictly historical context, as mentioned, it's obvious that the Book of Enoch doesn't belong.
But why would it be banned? Why would the book get banned? For what reason? What purpose? You know, I wonder if they're going to break that down. Because that wasn't described either to us. That wasn't explained to us throughout our lifetime. That was not. You can't tell me it was. You feel me? I mean, only thing I can think of is maybe it held some information that they didn't want a motherfucker to know about, right? That's the only thing I can believe. Like, yeah, maybe they held some information they did not want us to know about, gang. Simple as that. You know, let's keep going.
Because the book doesn't echo the beliefs that are shared all throughout the Bible. Because of this, the book has been sworn off by both denominational and non-denominational churches. However, there's a much more bizarre theory that has been passed around in recent years. As it would turn out, some people believe that the book was removed from the Bible as part of a worldwide conspiracy. This conspiracy would have been shared and agreed upon by every church across the globe, and thus the Book of Enoch was removed. According to this idea, the Book of Enoch doesn't actually share religious history, but instead shares the story of a mysterious alien abduction. Yes, according to this theory.
Okay, hold on, gang. Y'all heard what he said? The Book of Enoch shares a story of a mysterious alien abduction. Now, where do we go left here? Or, you feel me, like, is that Bible on top of shit? The alien abduction? Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all know how long motherfuckers been talking about this shit, man. For years around the world, in every state, continent, country. You feel me? Videos made about this shit, man. This shit go way back to JFK days. Like, you mean to tell me the Book of Enoch holds some mysterious alien abduction type of information in the game? Is that why they banned it from us? Is that really why they banned it from us? Maybe. I'm just saying allegedly. Or could it be more to it, you know?
The secret writings of Enoch confirm the theories about ancient alien visitors. Remember, the parascience of pre-astronautics is based on the belief that the ancients were regularly visited by extraterrestrial intelligences. But how do God, fallen angels, and bloodthirsty giants reconcile the views of this theory? Well, this is because the pre-astronauts have a slightly different interpretation of the events recorded in the Book of Enoch. In this theory, the creatures that descended on Earth and mingled with women were not biblical servants of God, but aliens. The figure referred to as God in the Book of Enoch was in fact not the heavenly creator, but the head of the extraterrestrial species. The rapture of Enoch to paradise thus.
Wow, gang, that's different. That right there different. You feel me? Like, to believe that the Book of Enoch was possibly talking about the aliens' existence, you feel me, versus the and could that, you know, explain the geoglyphs and shit like that on them pyramids and stuff like that, gang, or the shit we see all in the cornfields? Maybe, but that's crazy, man. I mean, like, dude, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Now that fucked me up because I don't think that piece I had to tell, you know, to the shorties. I ain't never heard that my damn self, gang. That's different. I'm like, what? That's brand new. I done seen. I mean, what about the Book of Barabbas? What about that? Would that come out soon? Would that book come out, you know, for us to scan through soon, anytime in a lifetime, gang? I mean, like I said, I like to stay up on the spiritual shit because, yeah, the celestial body is deeper than the physical. It's deeper than the physical. So at the end of the day, you know, we got to learn how to tap in the bow. To understand, you got to understand. Hit that like button, man.
Had less in common with an ascension to heaven than with a classic alien abduction. So, what Enoch saw during his journey was either the spaceship of the extraterrestrial beings or their home planet. The flood that was conjured up by God could therefore have been the result of a highly developed extraterrestrial weapon. At first glance, it seems very difficult to place the events described in the Book of Enoch in such a cosmic context. In fact, this collection of writings also contains a passage that touches on this area at least to a certain extent. Although the so-called astronomical book doesn't speak of aliens and spaceships, it still gives us an impression of how our planet and its galactic neighborhood are structured. As a result, the Earth is not an almost spherical celestial body, but a flat disk. In addition, our earthly homeland doesn't revolve around the sun. Instead, it's the sun that orbits the Earth.
Did he say the flat disc? You know what's funny? I believe that's something everybody been trying to, get understood out there. That the world was flat or some shit like that. I don't know, gang. That's crazy. That means school been lying for a while, right? That means MPS been lying. Every school you went to, everyone I went to, every chapter of school. You know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers, they was lying. They was lying to us, basically. If you ask me, like, really though, how? And why would they lie about that? Why would they lie about what shape the earth is? Like, we really could care, two fucks. Like, come on, man. This shit, be real, man. This shit crazy. This shit is crazy. And as you dig deeper, you find out a little more,
Anyone who actually believes in the pre-astronautical background of the Enoch story will sooner or later come across a central question. Why have aliens not visited us since ancient times?
Well, I think they got to stop right there because shit, haven't they said we've been already contacted by them motherfuckers? Them big hill motherfuckers been down here, gang, trying to let us know something or trying to kill us. I don't know. One of the two, allegedly. But I think we've been contacted by them for a while. Y'all remember Eric Snowden or Eric Snowden. That's his name. You feel me? Like, damn, gang, when he talking about that shit though, he was trying to bust Obama and them out about that shit, man. I mean, it hit different when the shit been covered up, the shit that they was trying to expose about the government and what's all taking place. You know what I'm saying? They was covering that shit up, gang. The moment the motherfucker, one of them whistleblowers, they call them, y'all remember that? The whistleblower. Soon as they get ready to release some information, it's going down, my nigga. You feel me? They shut that shit down ASAP. So
times. After all, they've made themselves known to mankind openly in the past, so that they were worshipped as heavenly beings by the inhabitants of the earth. Some supporters of this parascience believe that another visit from the extraterrestrial intelligences is imminent because they're watching us.
Maybe being that space is infinite, possibly. They moved on. They came during that time to gather information from this planet, and now they got what they needed and gone.
Well, I don't believe so. I don't. Really don't.
I don't know. Just a speculational thought.
Another visit from the extraterrestrial intelligences is imminent because they're watching us all the time. Given the current evolution of our species, the aliens may believe that we humans are in danger of wiping ourselves out. Accordingly, with the development of atomic bombs and the like, we've now reached an explosive technical age. So according to pre-astronauts, it won't be long before the currently invisible observers will put us back on the right path. Now it's your turn. What do you think about the exciting content of the Enoch book? Why do you think the scriptures were not included in the official Bible canon? Let us know your thoughts, suggestions, and feedback on today's post in the comments below. If you enjoyed our foray,
I never thought about it that way. Maybe we haven't seen extraterrestrial life due to the fact that they're patiently waiting to come in and pretty much hit the reset button on things that man could have destroyed or got out of whack, got out of order. And now, if we do see him, it's like, uh-oh. Back to...
What's so deep about that is, I done heard that theory, a lot of times I done heard that I done heard that a few times, guys. Trust me. But to me, it's wild to even believe that, that book right there, that little passage, that's so powerful, my nigga. Hold that information in there, gang, and then snatch it out. And you see how long it took, like, to get it out here, like how subliminally they have to dish it out and stuff like that, gang, is different. that totally hit different, you know. It totally do, man. I'm like, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, that just blew my mind, man. Hit that like button, man, if y'all, you know, dug that story right there or was interested in that one, dog. I know I was. I can care less if y'all was. Who gives a shit? But that is crazy, man. Like that, they do that. Let's get to this next one, though, man. This next one, though, I had to, let me see. Let me see. Okay, look, gang. You feel me? Now, I wanted to see what they was talking about with young shorty real quick. And I had to really see how they was coming at the whole situation. So, man, salute to Celeb Source Gang. You feel me? Y'all see where it's coming from. And let's rock.
Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have, hey, yo, man, we got an OG talking about Jay-Z stealing. You know what I'm saying? Stealing. Can you believe that? People still steal nowadays. We also got Cardi B telling us how Offset really is doing, man, because, you know, we you know.
Hold on, Jay-Z stealing? Not Big J, man. Not Ho. You know what I'm saying? Not Jigga. What the fuck? I know they got this shit all twisted up.
Because she's there. She's right there. All right. We also got the situation between NBA YoungBoy and Bobby Shmurda, man. It looks crazy, man. Matter of fact, we're going to get to that in a heartbeat. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. Yo, that notification bell's waiting for your task. So go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too. All right. Hey, yo, check this out, man.
Okay. I think it's finna be cracking. You feel me? I think it's finna be spicy. So let's check it out.
Get right to it, man, because I got to hurry up. The OG Ice-T has appeared to make it abundantly clear that Jay-Z took the song 99 Problems from him and refuses to admit it. Take a listen.
And out of nowhere, he said, man, I got 99 problems and ain't one. I said, what? I said, that's a song. So I made the song and then I called Marquise up and he did a verse on it. That was it. Chris Rock heard the song, told Rick Rubin Jay-Z should remake it. Jay heard the song. They paid for the publishing and they made the song. Okay. Why Jay-Z never said, this is Ice-T's song, show me some love. Me and Jay are friends. I met Jay with Big Daddy Kane. That's just another way of handling the situation. I handle the situation differently. If I use your music, I want to let people know.
Hey, yo, Ice-T damn near threw a bowl of Cheerios at the screen. He said, hey, I don't know.
Don't listen to this, man. He's not playing. I guess motherfuckers to Ice-T. Because low-key, Ice-T be so laid back, man. He's so humble, but you never know. You never know how he'll pop out on you, gang. But you do know he's a street motherfucker. I can tell you that straight the hell up. But you never know how he'll pop out on you, gang. Like, if y'all want to, like, listen to what he said, man. That nigga broke that shit down so smooth. He broke that shit down so smooth. It was nothing else to say behind that. What you mean? That was a drop the mic moment.
Why Jay-Z never said, this is Ice-T's song, show me some love. Me and Jay are friends. I met Jay with Big Daddy Kane. That's just another way of handling the situation. I handle the situation differently.
Right.
If I use your music, I want to let people know.
Hey, yo, Ice-T damn near.
Simple. If I use your music, I want to let a motherfucker know. And it's the best way to let him know. You know what I'm saying? He ain't go at it all crazy and wild. You feel me? He ain't get all reckless with his words and choose some hasty ass words, you know, to share with Jay. But at the end of the day, he did let a motherfucker know, like, look, this is what it is. And if it ain't, then it ain't, you know, so be it. You know, like, what is it to y'all?
Near threw a bowl of Cheerios at the screen. He said, out of nowhere, the man said, I got 99 problems and the itch ain't one. I said, what? I said, that's a song. That's how it is. You hear an ill line and you're like, ooh, I could make a song out of that. I heard somebody somebody made a song called Watch My Feet. And I was like, oh shoot, Wash My Feet. That's a great song. You know what I'm saying? Then they told me it was Watch My Feet. And I was like, oh, watch. But Wash My Feet would be an incredible song, wouldn't it? Tell me that song wouldn't get mad hits.
Yo, it probably would. That shit probably would be mad funny, but at the end of the day, dog, he ain't lying. You feel me? Because it seems like these artists nowadays in 2022, they pick songs like that. And sad to say, the record labels let them come out. just like that. That shit be ass. It's trash, man. Put that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere, like, all they talking about is the same shit. And if you really look around you, nigga, every artist is saying the same thing. Literally, gang. This shit crazy to me, because how in the hell y'all still buying that shit? You got a few artists out there, though, who be popping at fire. You feel me? They be popping that shit, though. But like half of these artists, my nigga, who got these bands and who's these favorites, you feel me, of some of you motherfuckers on the toolbox gang, that shit suck. Tell them motherfuckers to go back to that motherfucking turntable, rewrite that shit, and then come back out, respin it, spin the block again and again and again, and keep spinning, nigga. Like, damn.
On the radio, wash my feet. I just gave you an idea, bro. Anyway, my bad. He said, I said, what? He said, yo, that's a song. Ice-T said, so I made the song, and then I called Marquise up, and he did a verse on it. That was it. Chris Rock heard the song, told Rick Rubin Jay-Z should remake it. Jay heard the song. They paid for the publishing. They made the song. Okay. Why Jay-Z never said, this is Ice-T's song? You know why he never said it?
I mean, let me guess. I think the nigga wanted the credit for it, right? Why else wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? That nigga want the credit for that shit. He like, fuck all that. I think I'm gonna get the credit. I'm gonna take this here. You feel me? And that's crazy as fuck, dog. Niggas be doing that fuck shit out here, gang. They'll watch you. They'll sit back in the cut and watch you do something. You feel me? And come up with something, create something. You feel me? And then watch how you create it. They'll peep the plan. They'll go to the board, but you get the blueprint and everything, and turn around and make the same shit you doing, but take all the credit, or fuck around and make a piece of something you created and go take the credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you understand. If you don't, still hit that motherfucker. And in the comment section, explain why you don't, because nigga, it gotta be understood.
Because that's how it goes with some people. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't honestly, and I'm not throwing I'm not trying to throw shade at Jay-Z. He just doesn't strike me as the what we know of his personality doesn't strike me as the type to say, hey, this is where I got the song from. You know what I'm saying? And look, OG, everybody knows this. Jay-Z would never, ever do a thing like steal your song. He would never do that. It's almost as if the OG is implying that Jay-Z cannot be trusted.
What?
Look, Jay, look, that man does not.
You just said that
like that. Ever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, does that story sound consistent with what you know about? It's almost as if his personality doesn't strike me as the type to say, "Hey, this is where I got the song from." You know what I'm saying? And look, OG, everybody knows this. Jay-Z would never, ever do a thing like steal your song. He would never do that. It's almost
shit, nigga. I don't know. Hey, apparently he did. I mean, look, apparently he did, gang. So I really can't say that. I don't know where he getting his. I don't know why he is that, but that's some sarcastic shit. So I'm gonna have to let that shit fly. But yes, Jay-Z is stealing songs, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with Jay? And then you turn around and hey. And another thing, before I even say that, you feel me? Shout out to Beyonce, but at the end of the day, dog, she ain't the baddest. No, somebody said that. Like, dog, he married the baddest bitch in the gang. No, like, come on, gang, let him be with that. But at the end of the day, dog, what's up with them snitch allegations, Jay-Z? What the fuck you got on your history behind you, man? So motherfuckers at your head, gang, they really calling you out, man. I don't understand why you ain't, and a lot of rich rappers, they be like, man, I ain't got to be concerned with that shit. I ain't got to involve myself in that shit. Gee, you got to answer up. Because once upon a time, you was part of the streets when you saw, at some point in time, you do got to give an answer, man. You got to clear a motherfucker up on some shit. You just can't leave a nigga floating out here, gang. Hit that like button, man, as y'all come in. But, these artists will leave you floating. No answer. No answer at all. That should be fluky as hell. So that make you turn on them a little bit. You feel me?
It's almost as if the OG is implying that Jay-Z cannot be trusted. Look, look, that man does not do business like that ever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's that story.
When it comes to business, gang, y'all already know how people play it out there. They always say, this is a business, man, this is business. Look, a lot of loyalty don't be lying in that business shit. That's why sometimes you got to go in that shit yourself. You really got to go in your own business. You got to entrepreneur, man. You got to run your own shit. You got to be the CEO of your own shit. You got to be the man of your shit. And you can do it. You feel me? You could be the next Jay, the next Dame Dash, the next whoever you want to be. But at the end of the day, you got to recognize that trying to partnership with a motherfucker all the time will not work. Sometimes that partner do not got the best interest of your shit, gang. Sometimes they want all that shit for themselves. They be like, you know what? I want this company. You feel me? I want to turn it into a bike shop. You might want to turn that motherfucker to an ice cream parlor. You feel me? So now them two different strokes and on two different pages, my nigga. It ain't gonna work. It ain't no way it's gonna work. I don't know why they was. Come on now. And look at Jay-Z. He looked like the type of cat, you feel me, who gonna try to rise to the top on his own. He like, fuck that. I already got my shit made out, gang. I don't even see you no more after this first track together, gang. You feel me? And everything you do after that, I see only in front of me and only on my plate to eat. You feel me? I'm whole. Like, that's how he look. He look like that type of nigga. You feel me? So I understand why he can't be trusted. Look at his face, gang. Look at his face. Like, that look like a can't be trusted nigga, man. He want all the money, and he'll probably take you out for it. He'll get you smoked for it. Mm-hmm. Jay, please don't get a nigga killed for the money, gang. Come on, man.
Sound consistent with what you know about Jay-Z? You like Soleil, you play too much. And look, either Jay-Z did that ish, or Ice-T is lying. And you know where I stand. Shout out to Ice-T, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, did you know?
Yeah, big shout out to Ice-T. You know, of course, and shout out to Hov if he ever come, you know, forth and claim. But at the end of the day, man, damn.
He's on that game, Riders Republic. That's one of my favorite games. You're like, wait. So you think Jay-Z stole it or not? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, steal, what do we mean by steal exactly? Like, when we say, like, what does it mean to just, if you heard someone say something and then you did it, did you really steal it? It all depends on where you're standing. It depends on where you're standing. And look. They done told Roddy Ricch. Wait, was this story supposed to be on there? I guess.
Man, to me, shit, I think he stole it, man. Simple as that. I can't even allege it that one, you feel me? I think the nigga stole it. It is what it is. You know, Jay-Z, where you at, man? Bring your ass to the forefront, you know?
That's so. All right, we doing it. Look, they done told Roddy Ricch that he's broke. And Roddy will be damned if you running around here thinking his black ass is living on hard times right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he on the struggle bus or something. But let me turn on the AC.
Who told Roddy he broke? How he broke that fast, gang? He just popped out, didn't he? I mean, I know he been out for a couple years, but damn. He can't be broke that fast. You niggas bullshitting. That nigga cannot be broke.
Yeah. Joe Budden done tried the man and asked if he could get more than a $125K an appearance. Look. I don't know. Maybe I'm out the loop. $125K for an appearance is a killer number, if you ask me. You see what I'm saying? But Roddy acted like they would throw, like that's like throwing peanuts at his feet or something like that.
The nigga said, them football numbers, boy. I mean, can he really put up them numbers? Is he known to put up that type of work? Because don't get it twisted. There's some cats out here in the game that'll say they can put up them type of numbers and they really can't produce. So is he really producing these numbers or what? You feel me? Like, can y'all see him putting up them type of numbers? I don't know if I could. I'm just asking, like, damn, can he really let the man? If he said he can, let's see. Let's see. You feel me? Let's put him to the test. Let's see, gang. You know.
Okay, most places will pay me $125K to leave. You see what I'm saying? Take a listen to the dialogue that is sure to infuriate you to no end.
I mean, see, look, he got that done, killing it. You see the plaque. So at the end of the day, it's like it looks like he can do it. To me, it do. At the end of the day, what y'all think? That's who it matters to. Do y'all think he can do it? Do you believe he can do it? Can he do it? Like, I mean, what's the standard? What's the limit y'all willing to put him up to? You know, what's the limbo limit? You think he can't juggle his own masterpiece? He can't juggle his craft and make it quadruple? You know, I think he can.
Take a listen.
How much would you offer Roddy right now? How much would you?
I don't know. I don't know what your normal rate be, fam. What's your normal rate?
You want me to know? Yeah.
You booking me for a festival?
A festival.
Yeah, festival. Roddy Ricch is giving me an hour.
50?
No.
Up. Look at his face. Do you see what he has on his neck, son?
Bro, I don't know what that shit. I
wouldn't even get my pinky Yo, you see me sitting here thinking, nigga, chill. Let me throw a number out first.
I'm giving you $1, nigga. $1.25.
You ain't
for
getting
an
no
hour.
show. That's crazy. I hang up on you.
So he just told him that you give him $125,000, bro, for his masterpiece, his work, his craft, the shit he put blood, sweat, and tears into, man. Is you fucking psycho? Like, hey, Joe Budden be on that bullshit, don't he? Y'all hit that like button, man. That nigga goofy. Like, what? You ain't finna give me shit for shit, boy. You better up them prices, nigga. People out here getting that a show. It's motherfuckers out here getting that a show. You know? So at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out, like, where was he? What path was he on? I think he was on some shit starting shit. What y'all think? Because y'all nitpicking with the man. You asking him about his net worth, what he can make, what he think he can make. He don't supposed to be, mouthing that shit to y'all niggas. That ain't y'all information. That's that man information. No matter how y'all like it, that's that man information to how much he can make, how much he can pull in on the show, or a good night, bad night, good day, bad day, whatever the case, was behind you asking him that. Like, let's be real, man.
On you.
Sound like 350.
Nah, half a man. You right.
If I give a nigga $500,000 for an hour worth of work,
I'm being honest with you.
No.
That's
hey, yo, dog, do you know what I gotta do to get $500,000 out?
But you would. That man said.
He said $500,000. $500,000? Did this nigga say he get $500,000? I don't listen. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just said, like, look, gang, the nigga said 125,000. If this nigga said he had $500,000 for whatever he pop out on, gang, y'all funny, man. 125,000 ain't gonna touch it. Why would you even offer that number? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Roddy Rich, he worth more than that, gang, but you boys is something else, boy. Then you sitting laughing in the man's face, like, come on, gang.
$500,000, $500K. Golly. Yo, $500K for 1 hour?
Right.
That man, Roddy Rich, showed the receipts. You see the receipts?
Right.
Look, the governor's ball, $500K. That's what the numbers are. But here's where it went left. He was able to pull off. They pulled him off of the governor's ball thing because he was picked up by the, the knife head on the gun charge. You know what I mean?
Oh, killed yourself. You feel me? And that's like almost a punch in the face in the gut. Punch in the face in the gut, you destined to throw the career away ASAP, man.
Before he could perform. You like, knife head. Yeah, the NYPD, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they make you go night-night. You know what I mean? And then they put you down. Now, whether folks will stop, will still drop the $500K on the man is another story. Now, you know what I mean? Especially since the Atlantic streaming fiasco. Remember with the emojis? Hey, yo, do y'all know y'all really helped the video dropping them emojis, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, no. I asked y'all to drop some emojis on deck, and y'all did it. And I appreciate that. It really meant a lot.
Right. He said,
Hey, man. Now I need you to drop another emoji, man. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I need you to drop. Damn, I was gonna say. Damn. Drop an emoji of a fork and something else, or fork and knife, like a fork and anything. You know what I mean? Then just drop a fork and anything.
Huh?
You like, yo, celeb, you going downhill. Okay, I apologize. I'm just saying, can you put a fork in something though? Check this out.
They gotta put a fork in the fact that they playing with this man money. They playing with they pocket watching him. You can't pocket watch this man. Come on now, man. Let him do what he do. Like I said, I really can't speak for what everybody else saying, but let him do what he do. Let him show what he can, sell and recreate and make. That make more sense. Let him show what he can sell, recreate, and remarket, repromote, and yet alone right there that'll help the overall the company or the label or whatever that he repping, whatever's coming behind him, guys. Simple as that.
This out, man.
No, don't put a fork in nothing. Don't. I take that back. Don't put a fork in nothing. Let me see how many of y'all go actually listen to me now. I was bad, and I'm trying to retract it now. Listen, 500K. That's a mean number. The Atlantic streaming fiasco, that ain't making it look too well for Roddy Ricch. So I don't know about the 500K. And his joint doing 39K in the first week. You know what I'm saying? Look, the crown does not endure for all generations. You see what I'm saying? You're like, how you gonna ask me to put a fork in the comments and then tell me about a scripture? Hey, look, man. I told you a fork, okay?
A real fork, okay? Simple. Anyway,
Let me do my shout outs real quick. I think I got a shout out on deck. Let me see. Yeah, we're doing a short video today.
Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Before you do all that, what is that, man? We're gonna have to go past that one. Let me see.
Like, I am not about to do this internet.
Big Bobby, you feel me? I don't know what Bobby Smurder was on when he chose to run into. You know, to run into a young boy, but I think the man is barking up the wrong tree. And the only reason I say that because shit, it seems like young boy ain't backing down no time soon, gang. You feel me? He's standing on what he's standing on. Simple. He said them principles, and he don't know what them niggas talking about. You know, so shout out young boy. But Smurder, you just literally just got back home not too long ago, right? You gotta stay coolly. You gotta stay smooth as hell. Smooth. Like, come on, man. You gotta lay all the way back. I already know you're a crazy old nigga, but at the end of the day, man, you might be about that life, but life ain't about that. You feel me? Just lay back, young boy, man. Listen, it's too much going on out here, y'all. Y'all niggas probably need to reiterate that right there and just come together, like make more money, my nigga. Show the youngest how you really do something with that bread. Cause I ain't really see you niggas really go buy nothing.
Then he got onto the addictive internet and he said the following, and you take a listen.
Little nigga, this. I wasn't even talking about him. You understand? I wasn't even talking about you. You understand, little nigga? But what you do is that y'all get on this internet, y'all make these internet niggas, these social media niggas who's running y'all internet and running y'all labels, or little word on white nerd niggas that spend money on pussy in the club, and then academics and all y'all playing with y'all little niggas' life. Y'all playing with real niggas. You understand what I'm saying? You hear me, little nigga? All right, cool, because I'm 2-0 for the year already on parole, nigga. $1 million up, nigga.
Whoa. Too much information. Bobby Smurder, what the fuck are you talking about, gang? Come on, man. Slow up. Y'all listening to this man, he just running his mouth. Why is his mouth going so fast? His mouth moving faster than this. His words coming out. You feel me?
You understand? I was even talking about you. You understand, little nigga? But what you do is that y'all get on this internet, y'all make these internet niggas, these social media niggas who's running y'all internet and running y'all labels, or little word on white nerd niggas that spend money on pussy in the club, and then academics and all y'all playing with y'all little niggas' life. Y'all playing with real niggas. You understand what I'm saying? You hear me, little nigga? All right, cool, because I'm 2-0 for the year already on parole, nigga. $1 million up, nigga. 2-0 for the year already, nigga. Stop fucking playing me. Anyway, long story short, I'm talking about you, little nigga. But you got to...
Man, he said, come on, man. And if you don't know, then you don't know, You shouldn't know, man. If you know, you know, man. Like, dog, it's merged. Hit that like button. That shit don't... I can't make that up right there. That's crazy. It's only crazy because the man said it out of his own mouth, man, on film. Like, dude, what you saying? You can't say that, man. That's right there personally, that's a threat, gang. Obviously, and you put yourself in that one right there. Like, but Bobby, that's the wrong thing to do, because you fucking with a motherfucker who willing to bring it to you. That's what I don't understand about that. You fucking with a motherfucker who willing to bring it to you. Literally. So, why waste your time? Why not get money? Why not stay focused? Why not pay attention, my nigga? Like you said, you is on what, parole? Why not? Like, why not just get the money, gang, and stay on it? Fuck wrong with these niggas. They'd rather crash out.
Got yourself some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself some shit. Cause I make my money anyways. I make $100,000 a week. I still do this. You know what I'm saying? Still do this while I'm being blackballed. I don't give a fuck about no views. I'm not a little killer. Somebody tags a little nigga.
Blackball, that's crazy, dog. Bonnie Hunter, he was saying something about Blackball. They want to make a record label called Blackball Records. That shit crazy, though. Like, hell no. I showed did a video, man, on that shit. Like, no, do not create that bullshit. Motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with y'all. Simple.
Somebody tag the little nigga real quick. Tag the little nigga, because I'm not doing this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tag the little nigga. Yeah, I tagged the little nigga. Somebody tag the little nigga. Oh, fuck you.
He said, tag him. Tag him. Tag him. Tag. Like, come on, gang. You taunting him. You asking and begging for this man to come. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Is that what you really want? Is that what niggas be really wanting out of the game? These niggas really be ready to crash out? I see them. Shit crazy.
How I send a request to him? I'll send a request to him.
Nigga, now you begging to send a request?
Hold on, y'all walk me through this shit. At NBA Youngboy. How you do this shit?
Look, see?
Hey, somebody tell this little.
I don't even think he knew what he was doing, gang. I know he been in jail forever, but damn, nigga, you couldn't even pick up the phone. He's trying to answer that motherfucker. He looking at that motherfucker like, what the fuck I do with it? Do I throw it? Do I yell at it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I answer it? Do I step on it? You feel me? Like, gang was too confused. So why in the fuck he out here trying to get in beef? Why is he trying to? Did you niggas listen to Young Boy songs, gang? I heard some of his songs too. But is you niggas listening to Young Boy? I don't think you niggas hearing him.
Little nigga, look, I don't know this, and I don't do all this internet shit, but I'm a crazy old man. So somebody tells little nigga this. I wasn't even talking about him. You understand? I wasn't even talking about you. You understand, little nigga? But what you do is that y'all get on this internet, y'all make these internet niggas, these social media niggas who's running y'all internet and running y'all labels, or little word on white nerd niggas that spend money on pussy in the club, and then academics and all y'all playing with y'all little niggas' lives because y'all playing with real niggas. You understand what I'm saying? You hear me, little nigga? All right, cool, because I'm 2-0 for the year already on parole, nigga. $1 million up, nigga. 2-0 for the year already, nigga. Stop fucking playing me. Anyway, long story short, I was even talking about you, little nigga. But you got yourself some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself some shit. I make my money anyway. I make 100 grand a week. I still do this. You know what I'm saying? Still do this while I'm being blackballed. I don't give a fuck about no views. I'm not a little kid.
Now, mind you, this is in reference to what Roddy Rebel said about King Von. Now, yesterday's video, I think it was yesterday's video, we told you that Roddy Rebel said that King Von did not have to get murked by Lil Tim. They should have fought it out. I strongly disagreed with that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that King Von is a mass murderer, like, I can only see one way of how to interact with a mass murderer.
Damn, you know. Hey, and simple as he said it, gang. Salute to you. Simple as he said it, man. You can't say it no better. How else you want him to deal with him? You feel me? That's like, you know, somebody kill one of your family members or something, right? And you go back for revenge and shit, gang. But you go and they tell you this nigga's, you know, he fucking holding like the army, gang. You feel me? You go over there with 2 knives on you. Literally, like, man, I know what I'm doing. Man, listen, you gonna know how you coming. He just killed one of your people, and he armed like who? The Army, Marine, Navy, veterans, SEALs, all types of shit, right? Nigga, how you know how you coming? Stop playing.
Murderer, and that is not by putting up your dukes. You see what I'm saying? When you deal with a mass murderer, you got to deal with them according to how they get down. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. So a lot of folks disagree with Roddy Rebel on that. Okay, NBA Youngboy said what he said. I think Bobby Shmurda jumped into the fray. Now, NBA Youngboy, who's been kicking his Stop the Violence peace talk, seems to have been drawn out of his quarters and brought into.
So Bobby basically he jumped in, you know, on some defending his homie shit. Okay. I'm listening. I'm catching.
Bought the heat. Okay, and NBA Youngboy had this to say. Take a listen.
Then was crazy. I ain't even say this perm having bitch name. Nigga just bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you niggas irrelevant, and I said what I said, bro. You niggas need a nigga like me to keep you going. I ain't doing no fouling around this bitch, nigga. This flunk ass nigga want another nigga to jump out the truck and pump fake and then get shot in his face.
Damn.
Man, you sound stupid as the fuck, man.
Damn.
You nigga.
Damn, did you hear the man? I'm talking about YB. Man, shout out YB. I'm talking about, dog, that's deep. That's deep. He said, boy, stop playing this. I ain't even say this perm having bitch name. I'm talking about, boy, he walked on that boy fast. And which one got the perm? Oh, no, yeah, I know the ball hit motherfucker ain't got the perm. Then he walked on that boy fast, gang.
Niggas dumb, man. Say, bro, I don't no problem with you niggas, man. Stay the fuck out my way or get it done, man. Stop the violence, like I said, man.
Yeah, gentlemen. Look. This is crazy, man. Both of y'all on parole. Ain't y'all? Ain't both of y'all on parole? Look, if ain't nobody smoking crack, right? Why the cusses y'all risking everything? You know what I'm saying? What the cusses y'all risking everything for is what I'm really trying to say. Y'all can't see it ain't worth it. You don't find it odd that you pushing to stop the violence narrative and all of a sudden tensions are rising like a feather muck out?
They gonna risk it all, and that's what I was saying though, like with Durkio, you know? Because behind the beef with YB, if you look at him, my nigga, YB he ain't playing. I don't think YB out here to play at all, gang. You know, I think you motherfuckers probably better get out YB way. You know, like dog straight like that, because the man he stepped into it. He said he's standing on it. He's stepping on it. However that go, gang. You know, you boys probably want to move around, man. It don't make no sense for y'all to crash out and lose your whole career. It don't make no sense for y'all to crash out, man, and put your life on the line, put your life at a risk. You feel me? For some bullshit, some he said, she said shit, or some shit like. But we already know how this hood shit go, gang. One motherfucker down one side, then somebody got to down the next one, and it's back and forth. My nigga, y'all already know how it be. You know, y'all know how it be, man.
Out here, man. Y'all don't love y'all kids, man. You know what I'm saying? The OGs know enough to know some things you gotta let ride. You see what I'm saying, man? It ain't worth it, man. One thing you cannot stop is people from talking. And even if you do, you know what I'm saying? You can tell them shut the cuss up, and they'll be quiet.
Right.
But when you leave, they'll be talking again. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's the way things are, man. And if you try and stop everybody from talking, there's always that one ninja that's smarter than you, stronger than you, more scared than you, and can draw the heat faster than you. And imagine you telling someone it's on sight when you see them, but then they see you first. Yep.
Fool. You feel me? Basically what he said, every dog gonna have his day, man. So why you walking around acting like you Billy, you know, badass and, you know, the Top Gun gang, every motherfucker got their day. And that's why you gotta humble yourself, my nigga. That's why you gotta humble yourself, smarter. You just got out. For real, you just got out. You gotta relax, man. Be cool, play it smart. You feel me? Definitely on parole. You really gotta know what you're doing and know how you handling shit, dog. I don't know. I think you going about it the wrong way, though, man. For real.
You know what I'm saying? And then they get the drop on you. You try to murder them, and but you hear the clap, and you feel what feels like a hammer striking your skull. You see what I'm saying? And then you lift your eyes in a dark furnace like abyss. You know what I mean? And eternity begins here for you. You know what I'm saying? There's no pleasure to be had there, right? Not even the pleasure of a good thought. Seeing that your thoughts are consumed with the horrors of an infinite eternity that stretches out before you. And this horror begins now, all because somebody said something that you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? And you brought the pit directly to your feet. You're like, damn, bro, you take it all the way out. That's how you got to, man. You can't see the tree in front of you, man. You got to see the forest. You see what I'm saying? Look, see further than the damn Instagram post, y'all. We ain't guaranteed Thursday, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I be telling my kids, man. You got to see past the Instagram post, man. You ain't guaranteed tomorrow. It ain't no fucking promise. So, you know, pay attention.
Don't be like a lot of these other slow for the muckers, man. You know what I'm saying? And notice as soon as you jump on the social media, the bullish begins. You know, you don't see that? Now it looks like maybe, right? One of the last messages that was posted between these two dudes
on the social media.
Was posted. It just
the bullshit began. Sometimes it depends on who you is. Some of y'all more so than others, but at the end of the day, yeah, man, that should be crazy.
I read. Let me see. This is who is this? NBA Youngboy said that. This is one of the last posts that I saw that was written out. If I can get it, all right, here it goes. It goes. I think NBA Youngboy said, "Yo, you's a funny little ninja, son. Call me gangster. I gave you the number, right?" The man said, I know. And by the way, Bobby Smurda said, I know. And by the way, 10K ain't enough per song. I want 1 million just to clear my last song for DSP sites or whatever the F that is. Go get you a big bomb. I promise. It won't hurt me. This was my last message. I don't want to talk to you. You a hot ninja. Wait, who said that? Was that Bobby Smurda or NBA Youngboy? I don't know.
Damn, I see Bobby had his own way to come. You feel me? He had his own way to come off. He was like, fuck all that bullshit, you know. I guess he felt like, you know, he ain't standing down, he ain't backing down. And you know, he supposed to do that. But you know, sometimes you gotta be smart too, man. Like, nigga, you got millions, he got millions. You ain't gotta deal with that problem, gang. You really ain't gotta put up with that problem. It ain't like you gotta live with this nigga, G. So at the end of the day, you can take your money and move around, keep making your songs, keep making your, what he said, 10,000, 100,000 a week or some shit. You can keep making that gladly, man. You can, but why indulge into some, you know, some small nigga shit right here, man? Not saying neither one of you cats is some small niggas gang, but I'm just saying like it's small minded. So that's small nigga shit, you know, literally. But at the end of the day,
that's the conversation between the two. It looks like NBA Youngboy said, blocked. Before you can even say another word, I just want you to win, crazy man, at Bobby Smurda. Everybody go follow bro and hashtag stop the violence. Okay? Somebody's playing the cards right. Bobby Smurda said, nah, you the feds. How does Get Out? I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm sorry to all the gangsters for entertaining this. I did bad. I apologize. Like a man, please. I don't want no beef with nobody. So it sounds like they started trying to end the whole situation with, I don't want no beef. I don't want no violence. Listen,
and then
don't let anybody trick y'all into getting into some ridiculous internet beef. You know what I'm saying? Then
Bobby, did he say Bobby said you the feds?
When the worst happens, I got to report. I got to come on out here. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs. It's with a heavy heart that I must report that Mr.
Bro, hit that like button. You want to show your support, hit that like, subscribe, that notification bell, share it too, man. You feel me?
Don't play with me. I'm on parole and will crash out. Flames. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like reporting that Mr. I live this life. Stop playing with me. Has lost his life because they play too much. You know what I mean? Mr. It's on sight when I see you can only now see the inside of his eyelids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's now seeing people wailing and screaming.
Right. Hey, that shit crazy. It hit different though, you know what I'm saying, when it's that time. Because that's the only thing everybody around the world got in common, life and death. Everybody got that in common, man. You feel me? That's the only thing everybody haven't experienced, and that's the only thing we all must experience. You feel me? So, like, dog, they gotta play this shit smart, gang. Hit that like button.
Screaming in the furnace of hell right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like having to, like, I hate having to report those kind of stories, man. You know what I'm saying? Please don't let no one trick you into being social media's next big tragic headline. Please, okay? All because you lack self-control. You know, the lack of self-control is a defect. Please understand that. If you ain't getting nothing else from this whole thing today, understand that. That applies to you, the listener.
Right.
The lack of self-control is a defect, and it will handicap any advantages that your raw talent has brought you.
Simple.
You following what I'm saying, man? Oh, wait. NBA Youngboy has one more message. Let's hear what he now has to say. Take a listen.
Bro, them people let that, hey man, say that boy came home and them people ain't get that nigga no money, man. That nigga ready to kill a nigga and go back to jail. This nigga don't get not one fuck, son. That's fucked up, man. Say, bro, let's be friends, man. I show you how to ball, man. You tripping, man. Oh, bro, I'm still on them bitches, son. Hey, tell them 10 million ain't enough. Tell them 20 million ain't enough. Tell them 30, 40 million ain't enough, man. I'm stiff on them bitches. I made them bitches pay me, bro. I can show you how to make them pay me.
That's all it's really about, making them pay you, man. Making them people pay you, man. For your time, for your motherfucking sweat, tears, your skills, your talent. Make them pay you. Whoever it is, my nigga, if you out there working a 9 to 5, wherever you have, you entrepreneur, if you CEO of your shit, if you feel me, second partner CEO, whatever it is that you're doing, I don't give a fuck as long as you bring in the chips, man. Make them people pay you. Fuck what they talking about, man. Hit that like button.
Hey, bro, say, I know how to fight good, bro. And if I lose, I know how to take my ass whoop and say, bro, I don't want to do none of that, and I'm not against you, bro. What is wrong with you, son? I see you doped up on camera. I used to be doped up too, son. I know how that shit feel, man. Let's just be my friend, man. You tripping, bro. Stop the violence and I'll pay you to help me, bro. I'm dead serious, son. Bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Because look, like YFYBJ man been saying, you know, Ducky been saying stop the violence, stop the violence, stop the violence. And what's crazy is a lot of people don't believe in that shit though. I mean, myself either. I'm like, damn, wait, what? At the end of the day, it's like this though. Is it real? Can we say it's real? It might be. It might be. We never know, man. It really might be real. And I was to say, all I know is stop the violence, man. Let people live. Let us live. Let the kids live. Let everybody live that want to live and survive, my nigga, to see tomorrow and to do better. You know, to complete the goals and the reasons they here, my nigga. Because we all got a bigger reason we here. Y'all just better tap into it and pay attention. Like, for real, for real. You know? Let's keep going, gang. Let's keep going, man.
This nigga crazy, son. You understand? I hope you don't think I'm scared. I gotta. Yeah. This nigga crazy, man. Hey, man, say, bro. Don't ever let another man get you mad, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and deactivate my shit now, because I think I reached 7 days. Yeah, man. I'm gonna let these posts here for a minute. I'm gonna deactivate my shit. God, man, that nigga wanna kill us. That bitch wanna kill me now. No. That bitch said I'm a ball.
Because it's you feel me?
Hey.
Look, why would Smurder be on that? Why would Smurder be on that? Son, you good. Why would Smurder be on that with him, gang? You know, nobody knows. Nobody really knows, man. All I know is it get real. And when it get to that level, you better dip out of there. That's why you got a lot of money, man. That's why you able to move how you move. And you got to move according, gang. You got to move like you being hunted out here. I told y'all that.
Hey, I like your lingo, son. I fuck with that, boy.
Yeah. That was NBA Youngboy's final message, as far as I understand. He said that man came home and they ain't gave him no money. He said he ready to go right back to jail.
Right.
Why you gotta end it like that? I thought you said you was okay. Listen, here, let me throw this out here. I don't know if
I don't get it twisted. It sounds like he could be ready to go right back to jail. Like, no, do you hear what he's saying? Like, listen to him, man. That man, you heard Smurder. You feel me? And you heard Young Boy response. See, now that's how you play that humble role, gang. You play that game right there for a nigga. Like, no, nigga, we ain't finna crash out right here, all in the public. Because honestly, I feel like you doing this for the public. You doing this for a public eye point of view, gang. You ain't doing this because you know, you really into it with me. You doing this hoping somebody will come to your rescue or some shit like that. That's what usually niggas do in the hood, gang. Trust me.
If everything that we posted, it was in order, because this joint was coming fast and furious. So you make the order yourself. How about that? Make the order yourself. But we try to put it in as best order as we could, but you know. And finally, look, you know, when people pass, right, or they're murdered, a lot of folks show up for the funeral, and those immediate moments, you know what I mean? Like that's what happens. People show up like right at that time, right? Those are the, you know what I mean? In those immediate moments. What I'm trying to say is when people pass, in those immediate moments, folks show up.
Wow.
But the worst part of dealing with death is when the crowd starts to dwindle and you're back to just you and your immediate family. You know, sometimes it's just...
Yeah, that hit different, gang. Hit that like button on that note. That hit different. It do too, because like when it's just you and you know the motherfucker you probably slid in with or whatever, whatnot, after everybody that came and showed they love, some of the fake love that came through the door and all that extra good shit, it hit different, man. You feel me? You start recognizing how lonely you get, gang. You start recognizing like how serious it is too. I swear to God, like RIP my nigga Kid. I remember when he passed, you know, that was the first thing I was thinking of, like, damn, Kiriakis, like, you know what I'm saying? I see how deep it is. It was deep. It was deep. Because I knew it was real.
This is you. And you're trapped with just your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Cardi B seems to have explained Offset's current mental condition. And how he's dealing with it, because, you know, I know the last thing that we posted that he said was something along the lines of this is still unreal to me, is what he said. But now Cardi has given us a little bit more of a view of how it's being taken from the inside. Take a listen.
Trying to make points. Stop trying.
Hey, I've been waiting on this. You hear me? Literally.
Trying to make what we could do next, what should have been done, trying to be funny to get clout. It has been a couple of weeks, and I feel like a lot of people are starting to feel a little bit comfortable with trying to be funny, trying to say slick shit. I know that y'all been seeing, my Insta stories, and y'all see Offset in and out and everything on my stories and everything. And, we're living our life normally, but deep down inside, our hearts have been so heavy. And I feel like if I talk about the internet so desensitized, I feel like if we talk about how we really feel and like what motherfuckers really been going through, y'all will start saying, oh, sympathy, and we don't want no sympathy. We ain't no charity case.
Right. Hey, that's relatable. That's understandable. RIP Takeoff. I think that, I think she right. I think a lot of y'all like really need to understand that from a whole nother level, whole different perspective. Because at the end of the day, to me, I believe that some of y'all just live for that negativity. Some of y'all just drive yourself, to the point where, it's nothing but that type of field air and field water or field anything that enters your soul, your body, to make you feel that type of way. You feel me? To bash on a motherfucker and get at a motherfucker behind some shit like this. You understand? Shit crazy.
But no lie, I have been feeling so hopeless to make my husband happy, trying to make him crack a smile. Fucking seeing him randomly cry, see him trying to distract his mind, completely fucking schedule been changing, trying to keep up with work after everything that he's been going through these past couple of weeks. We not in the mood to be fucking playing around with y'all. Dead ass. I will dead ass kill y'all. Stop fucking playing.
Damn.
Yo, man, what she said was real.
Now you heard me. She said, I will fucking kill y'all. Cardi B is not playing, and I like the way she stood on that. Salute. Cardi B, RIP Takeoff, man. Salute Offset, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You feel me? Because I was wondering myself, like, damn, where they been at? What's going on with them? And, I guess, they gave us something, man. And I think that's what some of the fans been waiting on. A lot of fans, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think a lot of people been waiting to hear that. A lot of people been waiting to hear something. Unless y'all heard something, I ain't heard, but shit, I ain't even heard that. So that's different to me. But I've been waiting to hear that, and I wanted to see what was up because shit, Quavo, that nigga, I don't know, gang. I thought that nigga was a setup. Like, that shit felt weird as hell, gang. But I don't even want to go back over that shit, you feel me? I'm gonna let that man rest in peace, you feel me? While they wearing a tearing. On him in the baddest ways. They doing him bogus. Let's keep going.
She used a critical word here. She said desensitized. She said when we become desensitized. You know what I'm saying? She then said folks become comfortable. All the while, those that are close to the one that was lost, they're still devastated, man. You know what I'm saying? And look, and this is why we're speaking about someone who everyone unanimously agree is quiet, out the way, low key, didn't deserve that kind of action. You know what I'm saying? And she expressed that it's going to be a struggle for Offset to get back to normal. Right. But to me, therein lies the main issue, right?
Right.
The change at this point that Offset is experienced is permanent. It's a permanent. It is. I hate to say it like this, but it is a new normal that has been established.
Yeah, it is. You feel it's almost like you feel me, like losing maybe some of his friends or something. I ain't saying this to equivalent this to him losing Takeoff gang in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Some of y'all take that shit wrong, but at the end of the day, I'm saying it like when you lose somebody you really, really fucks with, a best friend or some shit like that. Now. He family, so on a different scale, like y'all was getting money together, y'all seen it together, y'all came in together, It hit different. It hit different. You feel me? And a lot of y'all don't and won't understand that due to the fact of, you'll be willing to do some fuck shit like this.
It's a new baseline that has been created for what Offset will now be like. That's what murder does, unfortunately, man. You know what I mean? That's why Judgment Day is at the end of time. See, the ramifications of an action continues on and has a ripple effect that goes on way beyond the actions of a particular moment. A murder affects all those involved, not at that moment, but for years, and the effects are long reaching. Like all future decisions and interactions will now be made with the murder in mind. You follow what I'm saying, man? This is why music that glorifies the action of murder is so detrimental to society, man. Murder ruins future interactions in a civilization and between civilizations. You see what I'm saying? That's why we want to kill the murder music. You know what I'm saying? And yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Like, we are desensitized to the act of murder, but we need not to be. But what?
And gang, yeah, most definitely. Let me feel your comments. You feel me? Let me know what y'all think, dog. I think, he totally right. I think that's what it is, and that's what's going on out here, man. So y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and share this video, man. I love y'all for being here. Thank y'all for y'all time, gang. But I gotta get up out of here, man. Deuces.